It's from this book of the medicine cards that that's this one, that I read about the totems and that. Yeah, and I have the medicine cards obviously too, but I will read in this book. But I need to check although it wasn't all that difficult, this butterfly spread that I was going to do with you, I promised, and I'm very lazy, I'm sorry to get it done. So, but here it is, the butterfly spread. There it is. For a while I did this for you quite every day, I think, for a while. Mother Earth, Father Sky and Mother Earth. Okay. Anyways, it was on my ASMR channel, I think, maybe. Okay. I will just put this aside here. I can keep it so you don't have to see it, actually. Alright, so I will use this deck for you. Yeah. I have a lot of other thoughts in my mind right now. I will just pick the cards and see if I get into some thoughts there. The Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I will lay down all the 4 positions now then. I have to actually check it. It's not difficult, 4 cards. But which order do you put them down? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you start in the east, okay. Yeah, so. Right. I will pick them, so you could just, what do you say, cut the deck and then take those on top. But okay, so for the east, I take this one. This is not actually the east, this is the west. I mean, usually I want to sit in the directions it is, but all right, this represents the east. And then the south, the west, and the north. This is the north. I work at the direction of north right now with the Monarchy or the Andean traditions. They have a little bit different way of viewing these directions than this layout does, but yeah, so okay, so I feel really, I don't know, slow. Just 1 cup of coffee this day. I'm gradually taking less coffee, which is weird. I feel really like, yeah, you hear how I sound, but I like it also. I feel like I'm in a fog, in a good one. Right, alright, so let's see now. This is for the east then. I can read what it means first for you again. So, here it is. It's known as the egg card or egg position. You should view this card as the nucleus or seed of your idea, project, or activity. Allow its medicine to interact with the concept of your enterprise. It will suggest the value of the inner core of your plan. Is it the medicine that is needed at this time or place? Now I feel like using the medicine cards actually, but I don't, so maybe in another, maybe also later when I read through all the totems that are in this medicine card deck. So this is it. Oh, base chakra. We need to be grounded. Beautiful color. Yeah. Wow. This is at the core. I'm sorry, my phone is getting little batteries, so that's if you hear some background plinging. So base chakra, key facts: color red, sound lam, elephant gland, adrenal. Keywords I have. Known as the sacred chakra. Now I just jumped to pages. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Also where we come from, our basic family structure and all those patterns. Physical movements strengthen this chakra. Oh, we need to do this. Walk, dance, work in the garden, do anything that will get you moving. By energizing this chakra, you strengthen your right to have, and you will be blessed with the loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. So, as I don't know, I know I mentioned that actually in the Facebook group rather than the cards there, I think. But it's very much about allowing it to be ready to receive it rather than so much going after it. Also, the room is saying, I don't know it by heart, but you know, what it is about is to get rid of all the blockages that we have against receiving all the love there is. So rather that than like going after it like such. And I also think that this chakra talks about, I mean, obviously those more, you can do all kinds of visualizations, which is more on other levels really than this is more the physical, and be in the sensual world and take in all of it, the scents, the sights, not be so drawn into our inner world, you know, and be in our physical body really. And when we breathe, we can even be aware of that. Like you can do it as a consciousness practice, breath work. As that when you breathe in, you remind yourself that you're aware of your whole body. People like me that usually lose that connection, I really need to do that practice a lot. So, and also you can, if you are then drawn into it, you want to rather also use visualizations at least, but don't only do that, be physical, practical, and touch things, smell things, taste things, be in this natural world. Let yourself be absorbed by the world that surrounds you, and also your own, through your own senses and your body. Anyway, so you can also visualize that you send a beam of light or your energy, your focus down into the core of the earth, and from that heat or her, the core there, that you bring that strength up also into your body, so you feel really anchored or connected to our mother, which gives you all this. She have, you know, this fire core inside of her, so yeah, that we can connect to. So this is actually so if you have, there is something you want to manifest and you feel it's not really happening, at least not maybe in the pace you wish to or something, this is the seed. You need to plant this seed here. You need to be, also very much take care of your body, your physical needs, in some cases, as I say, it could also relate to your the patterns you have from in your family. We are very influenced by those, so maybe there is something there in your way, maybe, you know, or something you need to resolve in yourself and or see through, or what it can be. Okay, I hope you got that. Beautiful, beautiful. And also you can visualize this color, obviously, or surround yourself with it, use it, and also use this, have this symbol in your mind, or draw it, or anything, you know. But this color strengthens that chakra as well. And then we have number 2. is the South card, the Larva card or Larva position. This card is about early doing, what needs to be done and how will it be done in the pragmatic world. Who will take responsibility for this work? Just as a butterfly egg first turns into a growing, struggling caterpillar, this is the medicine of the Larva card. Will the energies be great enough to overcome the obstacles? The caterpillar sheds its skin many times during its growth. Beautiful. Will the many egos involved in your project or activity meaning shed skin in order to facilitate achievement? This is I need to change a lot about this. This also relates obviously to, as I said, the physical body, but also to eating, exercise, taking good care of yourself. So, and in my case, I need to change my form of feel. All right, but never mind. This is the second card then for the South that I read about now. Trust. It's rather about this to not, and that is also connected when I mentioned this whole about the eating and whatnot and sugars maybe also. Oftentimes we tend to grab our addictions and those behaviors because we, at the moment at least, lack trust in that it can be resolved or released or whatever it is in another way. And also at positive results. We may numb ourselves in various ways because we don't have this trust. We don't really believe in all the goodness there is. So this is the larva state. We need to practice and practice trust more. And we can only practice that one moment at a time, actually. So at times when you feel fear or you feel distrust or lack of enthusiasm or those things that make you believe in a great outcome or future, to practice in that moment to act maybe as if, but also just give yourself that space of not knowing. You don't have to really believe that things will be as you wish them to become, but just discard a little bit of the distrust. You don't have to believe in that either. You can just leave it open and see that it might actually happen. You don't know for sure it won't, unless you totally stand in its way. But okay, to let go. This is like constantly letting go of this limited ego. Then, all right. It may seem foolish, the ambitions to others, but then again, this is a very powerful card. A major arcana one. Leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, courage. Rejoice, the universe is looking out for you. Now it's time to trust the path you're on is in fact the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. Trusting the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take action that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone. It is also a reminder that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness and open your heart to what you desire. It is now with the carefree innocence you had as a child. Do it now with the carefree innocence you had as a child and expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risks and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Whether it's a relationship with another person or the relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action. Even a good relationship can be improved. What steps can you take to achieve what you desire? And there is an affirmation. I open myself to giving and receiving love that is for my highest good. And this is, as I said, traditionally the Fool card. And the Fool also, this is unlimited. It's the zero number. It goes, it's never ending. And this also means that there are all possible opportunities. All opportunities are open for you right now. So everything is possible is what it says. You have to just leave your limited ways of living or so on behind. And also, this is at the core, I said also, to stay connected and grounded to what I've been, but don't be afraid to move forward, and even quickly. All right, so number 3, the West card is known as the Cocoon card or Cocoon position. It speaks of higher purpose. It is where the highest transformation takes place, much as when transformation happens inside the cocoon and a beautiful butterfly soon emerges. In viewing this card, it is good to ask yourself why you have joined the activity or project you are considering. What was it to serve the Great Spirit and the tribe, or was it to serve yourself? If your activity or project was simply self-serving, it will in all probability backfire on you. Not the self, but the family, the clan, the people, and the Great Spirit are to be served. Well, when it comes to, since this is like love cards, you can say, we also need to practice, like when it comes to unconditional love and so on. I mean, okay, I will get into that. I will just turn the card now, but we need to practice that in a smaller environment first. That is one of the purposes of love and being in love and so on, I think. To be able to stay with someone and love them through whatever it is, and see their soul, their that they are love, that they are, like, say, God. And that's what you see when you fall, don't you? At least I do. But anyways, to practice that love with in a more confined space with one person at first before we spread it out. It's not to be limited to that, but I don't know if you know what I said, but okay, this rest and reconsider. Okay, that's what we do there in the cocoon, obviously. There is no rush, but I think this is much to do with the whole thing, preparing stage, letting go of the ego, preparing ourselves. Okay, I will read that before I talk more about what I thought there. Fatigue, perseverance, strength, recharge. Sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seemed like too much work. You put forth your best efforts and give more than your share or have been doing before, so you're a little bit negative here, and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired, and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know that those past sorrows have made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. This is a good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, you'll be stronger, clear-headed, and confident, ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. So it is like the rucksack that you have, your experiences that you have with you that were too rough. You feel, no, I don't want to take on that again. Although all this beautiful landscape lies ahead of you. But it's good that you listen to what you feel and that you rest there in the cocoon until you then are ready. So, and as I said, I think this is more about the knowing all the opportunities that is there, although you need to pause for a while, but also about letting go of your own limitations. Yeah, here it's a work with yourself rather to get closer to your goals. Yeah. And also, I don't remember exactly what I read about this now, about the position of this cocoon stage. But I also, when it it was about this whole, how it serves others and yeah, yourself, obviously, not to give yourself up and feel that you do all the work in a relationship or whatever. It should be an equal exchange where you get as much as you give. There are so many things to say about that, but also when it comes to this whole shamanic thing that I do, I've talked about this recently also, but to me it really bothers me when it becomes a business or when it becomes a categorization. Also, it excludes people that can't, for example, afford it, or if they are seen as us and them, that perspective, that you judge others in that way, so that it would exclude certain people because whatever ideas you have about them. It's really disturbing to me, since that is mainly what often shamans, for example, are called in that way, being not the mainstream or those who have probably the most smooth paths in life. Yeah. So it's very interesting if you then I don't know. Okay, I won't go further into that. But what I mean is that I think very few would choose it unless they were born with it. Like, it's their intrinsic nature. It's who they are. And who they also have been. It's nothing that suddenly happens, I don't think. You can learn certain techniques in you. I've learned, for example, Munaki and that. But I always had this shamanic, although I didn't know the word for it and so. But I always took on others' pains and so on. And I like to do it. It's a little bit odd in our world and society now, since we don't live in those smaller tribes. It was an easier task to be a shaman there. Now you kind of need to protect everyone as your children, in a way. Not only everyone, but everything, also the animals and nature and everything. It's not on your shoulders, since you also are one individual in this wholeness. But still, it becomes very weird to me when I hear others excluding people from this. It becomes the opposite of what it is, honestly, actually. So, but when it comes to the love, since this seems to be okay, I use those cards. It can be some other project or whatever it is in your case that you aim for, but there also, I think, the purpose is to get to know ourselves also through the reflection of someone else that we meet, and to stop judging them or ourselves. I mean, what work can you do that is more rewarding in that way and also difficult than to be close to someone that is really, that makes you grow quick, so yeah. And to be able to still have that love, even when you start to see things you may not want to see in other people, or things you don't admire or adore all that much, or, all kinds that shows up in a life or in a relationship. And to still be so engaged and committed to to your love to that person. I think that is kind of a practice in a sort of a minor sense, but it's about a heart issue. I mean, oh gosh, how do I speak? Do you even understand what I say here? But what I mean is, what it have to do with is letting go of your own ego and be more your unlimited self. And then if you then should start to jump ahead and just love everything in the universe unconditionally, it wouldn't even work at all. You have to start in a smaller context. You also get this from the base where you come from then, and to be able to even have some love still for those can be difficult sometimes, maybe. But yeah, so you can develop as much of this greater love in a connection to one person that you're close to, which then will shine forth and out towards the world. You don't need to, all the aims or all the ambitions you have does not have to include being of service or help to everyone and everything. If you develop your capacity to love yourself also, then that will spread, you know. I hope I made some sense there. Right at the last one there. The North. Butterfly card or butterfly position. It is likely to tell you if the Great Spirit has walked hand in hand with you or your group or project. Look to this card to tell you what sort of rewards are to be gained. Will financial rewards be yours? It may seem odd to you to look to the North, to Spirit, for this answer. But as every medicine person will point out to you, matters follows vision and spirit. It is the law. This card is the place of manifestation. So, yeah, as I said about the whole business thing also, I don't mean that it would be wrong to earn money or so on, even when it comes to those things. Personally, when it comes to the shamanic things, I would maybe take gifts. But the thing that I am opposed when it comes to that is that if it excludes certain people, if it demands that you have a certain amount of money or a specific I mean, this is also weird. It's almost like Jesus, he came to heal the sick, not the already healed. So if you say if you have those problems, or whether it's mental or physical or whatever, if those are your problems, then you probably shouldn't walk this path. That's odd. That's really odd, because that is really whom it's for the most, and who needs it the most, and therefore, and those in those situations, maybe the economics aren't the best all the time. So it's so upside down to me anyways, but okay, I keep talking about that. But yeah, but anyways, of course, the manifestation of everything is possible. And here, this is also the base chakra, is about the root, about also the manifestation of physical and money and all that, the connection to all the wealth there is. So that is nothing, that's not on any kind of way wrong. So, all right. Let's see. Seek the truth. So this is the important thing to, also this seems like a division here between dualities. It's like either this or that, or so. Is it also? No, it's number 7. But still, this one looks behind the veil of the dualistic world and see this oneness. So the manifestation here, as I see it, is very much about insights rather. It's almost like gold also, because that is the richness, that is the gold. What is the beauty and richness of life? the other things will, as I heard also, all you give will forever be yours, and everything, or rather like this, everything that is given to you will be taken away, and everything you give will be yours forever. And I believe in that. So anyways, I mean, if you think about it, it will always belong to those who, also when you are given things, it will always, in your mind also, belong to them. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. Okay. And it truly is like that. So this is to let go of these logical back and forth discussions in your obsessive mind or mine. Let's see now. Seek the truth. Intuition, question, deception, iniquity. Yeah. Intuition is a powerful ally, and now is a good time to follow and trust your inner promptings. It may be that all is not as it seems in some of your relationships. Use your psychic sense to determine which of your associations may be questionable. Trust in what your intuition is saying right now. As much as you'd like to trust these people or this person, it's important to question their motives. Be cautious about sharing your most private thoughts and feelings in order to avoid allowing yourself to be placed in a vulnerable position. Be diligent in psychically scanning your interactions for possible deception. Be wary of one-sided relationships in which the other person is not particularly fully or is avoiding obligations and responsibility. Participating fully, yeah. Now is the ideal opportunity to get to the bottom of this behavior, and certainly at all times be sure that your role in your relationship is above board and based on honesty. So, and also I think about this is like the butterfly position. Did I even read that right? I don't remember if I did. I must read. Butterfly position I didn't write. No, but okay, it almost looks like, I don't know, in a way, her, like the wings here, she spreads almost like, in a way. Yeah. And she's very beautiful also. It's like a butterfly. All right. And these are just like illusionary images on the wings. Yeah. This card is known as butterfly card or butterfly position. It's likely to tell you if... Yeah, I read it. Okay. I thought I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, seek the truth. And also I heard Teal Swan, I love her. I heard her last video, like briefly. I didn't hear exactly everything she said. It was not so short. About gaslighting and how that can be. Yeah, I will just put the link to her video beneath. And anyone can do that in all kinds of weird ways, and also those who seem most unlikely to do it. So can even consciously work with that, so to speak. Yeah. But if you're aware of it, it's less likely they fool you. So, and I've been exposed to that quite some in various ways. Yeah. Oh, it can be really dangerous also. It can really be dangerous to be exposed to those kinds of things. So, yeah. All right. So, anyway, seek the truth. See through all those crappy things that people also have done, and so that may have happened to you, or how it have been a struggle or so. You are free and all opportunities are there. So work with your vision, concentrate on that and yeah, look for the truth, and look, also check in your vibes, how it feels. Yeah, where you should put your trust, really. Sometimes it's quite opposite than you thought. So have that in mind. Obviously, trust yourself, but also be aware if you have previous patterns that you have learned that it have to be in a certain way. Be open to the possibility that it can actually be in the absolute opposite way. So, or in a different way anyway. So, yeah, that was that. The butterfly spread. So, this is a start on a new journey also. The Fool is really the beginning of this whole... It's a new life, actually. So, if you just open up to this. It very much reminds of those cards that I picked the last time, right? Where I didn't show them, but about this whole being more in the spiritual, just as almost like a cop out, instead of engaging in the nitty gritty of getting your hands dirty, what it said. Yeah, so it's really important to be in the physical. Engage deeply, you are here to be in the physical. Yeah. Okay, shall I pick some cards here for you? Just I will pick 7 cards. I won't read them, but you will get your message anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can pick a number, and if you want to, you can also ask a question by yourself. All right. Rather, how will it be, or things like that, than yes or no questions. But you can still interpret it if you try that. So it's more difficult sometimes to interpret them. But okay, number 1. You chose number 1. Joy and stability. Right. What can I say? I don't have to add anything to this card. Awesome. Number 4. No question about it. And those, it just expands. Yeah. You can trust this. All right. I put this aside here. Maybe you wanted to see it for a while. It was so beautiful and brilliant and shining. Beautiful colors. These are almost my favorite colors. Purple and gold. I love that. It's almost like that. All right, so indigo also is a favorite. Okay, I have many favorite. Green as well, right? And this turquoise as well. Okay, I love every color. Never mind. All right, so number 2 then. Oh, love. This is growing, and there is an entwinement of your energies here. It is budding something. It's growing and becoming something new. It's very beautiful. They are really loving and really... they are connected here, almost like at their feet, and they are holding hands as well, but they are still, like in a playful way, leaning backwards, almost like away from each other, but almost like in a dance. They are still so closely connected at heart, so there is almost no distance anyways. Yeah. Beautiful. So this may indicate though that there is some way to go before you are even more close, like if in a physical way, or in like their bodies are like leaning away from each other right now, but there is no other way than that these will manifest in love. They are seeing each other's souls as well. And they bring happiness to each other. They give each other smiles. Yeah, there is a lot of attraction there, but it's it's moving in its pace that it should actually here. So yeah, they are connected, and this won't break. Although maybe it takes a bit of a time, it seems, but still, the connection is there. Maybe I should also do here, like this here, as I did with the other one. Number 2. Yeah. And then number 3. Oh, I just love this card so very much. Yeah. Number 3 is this one. Balance. Okay. And you don't have to interpret them as I do. Maybe this is more like for yourself. It may be in a relationship too, but it may also be in yourself to balance your male and female qualities, if you're or your like parts of the brain. you're you may be too logical or too emotional, maybe, or what can you say? If you totally let go of logic and get all swirled up into the intuitive things, it may also go a little bit wrong. You need to little bit check yourself. So it may be that, but this can also be those who are very so much alike. They have been so, they are so close, so they kind of think similarly, or more or less feel each other, and you know, they are one in more than one way. They are like in their thoughts, and they know what the other person will think or say or so on. That can be something it means. It's very loving though. So it can be a suggestion to get more balance, but it can also show that this is what is there. Okay. This was for number 3. Number 4. Take one here now. Third eye chakra. Oh, and you need to tune into your inner visions. Look into your dreams if you don't see things with your closed eyes, so to speak. The sudden thoughts you get and so on that you don't know where they came from, just and so on. So you have this answer, you have it already in you. So you just have to listen and trust. What's this number 4? Yeah. Number 5. Oh, we just read this. Speak the truth. There may be something you need to reveal here or see through. Maybe you have been fooled. It could be that you have been fooled about someone, or that someone also may fool you, but you still need to see through the veil. There is something here that you don't see clearly as of yet, I think. So, yeah. Number 6 then, this is it, I think. Okay, solar plexus chakra. This is about self-confidence, and yeah, that's mainly it. Trust yourself. Oh, I didn't put the other one here like so, but never mind. Yeah. Solar plexus. Very much about emotions also, connecting to what you feel. Let yourself feel, even if it's hard feelings. Don't be afraid of what you feel. This is also like the gold, I feel. So put some value in that. Don't dismiss it. There is your strength. And I think you have a lot of confidence. But it can be even greater the more you allow yourself to feel. And the gut feeling will even get stronger. Yeah, so... Number 7. Observe. Here is to see things in different ways, to not stay stuck in a certain way, and also to be still and not act at the moment, but to really see what things are really about and take it easy, like yeah. Turn things around, maybe do some Byron Katie work or something, to not to distrust yourself, but to give yourself the time and space to see things from a different angle, yeah. And to pause and take a break and not do something at the moment. I think you cannot really do something at the moment for some reason or another. So, and meanwhile you can't, just hanging there, try to see it from a different perspective, and maybe also see that there is a blessing in this time of postpone, or what it is. You may feel like it's punishment rather, but it's for your good. There is something here that is good for you. Try to see that is the message here. So I hope you got something out of these cards, and I will try to be a little bit more. I don't promise anything, but I'm here for you, and much love to each and every one of you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.